Texas ranked the second safest city in the U.S. with a population greater than 500,000. How cool is that? It's a pretty wonderful town. Okay, I'm looking for Rick. Come up here. Rick Kern, the guy that put all this crazy thing together.
Thank you, Karen. El Paso, thank you for turning out for this show tonight. I need to, first of all, tell you a couple of things here before I thank a few people. 2 years ago, this was a passion of mine to put this show together tonight when I started musiciansofelpaso.com. And that was a result of me getting pretty nostalgic through the years after I got off the road with my wife and wasn't playing anymore. So I thought, I've got to find out where all these guys are. So I put this site up on the internet, and it started to happen. People started getting hold of me, and they said, have you heard from so-and-so? Do you know where Bobby is? And do you know where these guys are? You know where Kenny Smith is? And I said, yeah, I do. And things grew from that. So as a result of that, the site was born, things started happening, and I said, wouldn't it be kind of neat to bring all these groups back together? It's been a 2-year project. Everybody on this stage tonight is playing for free. I want you to know that. They came in here from San Diego, Tennessee, Albuquerque, Houston, Las Cruces, Ruidoso, all over the place. And I'm really proud of these guys to step up and come in here on their own expense to do this. We didn't have any sponsors or anything. We had 2 or 3 that helped out with some of the staging and stuff, and I'll mention them in a minute. The first person that I would like to thank tonight, foremost, out of all the people, is my wife, Sharon.
Yay.
She designed the program that you're looking at tonight. She did that. She spent a lot of hours putting those pictures on that program for you guys, and I thank you, honey. Thank you for all your help and support. I love you. The next thing I would like to do is thank Tim Rich, the owner of the Lancers, for offering this venue for us to play in. It's a great place, and we really appreciate it a lot, Tim. You're great. I'm going to go through this list real quick, and I have to use a list because I don't want to forget anybody. Larry Emerson and Results Video, our videographers tonight. They stepped up and they're here videotaping. My son, Ricky Kern Jr., came in from Austin. He's one of the official photographers for South by Southwest. He's shooting pictures tonight and running one of the cameras. Rod Crosby Sound. Thank you, Rod. I think you saw him in the newspaper today. They put his picture out there on the El Tiempo. Really did a nice job for us. Connie Trumbo and her sister, Robin Pence. They're back over there helping us with the T-shirts. Thank you. Doug Poland and the El Paso Times. Sergeant Preston from Fox Radio helped us out. Flo Schwein from KTEP and Dennis Wu. Leon Metz and Jackson Polk. I know we have Jackson here tonight. Thank you guys for your show. It was great. Wendy Polk, El Paso Inc. Now I'm going to get into some of the sponsors that helped us out. Joe O'Leary with Tierra West Inc. John Ruddick with Flying R Ranchwear by Ruddick Imagewear. And Sergio Lewis Body Shop Inc. near the airport. Now, Danny Lucas Daniel of Danny's Music Box, one of my favorite people. And he helped a lot of us with our instruments through the years. And I got to tell you all this. Danny played with Buddy Holly in 1958. He was a drummer with Buddy Holly. And he's standing right back there with his wife Betty and Danny Joe. I think Betty had to leave. But there's Danny back there. And in your program tonight, if you look, you'll see a picture of Danny with Peggy Sue, and that is the Peggy Sue of Buddy Holly fame. Danny and I were with Peggy Sue last year with an event that we had up in Ruidoso that Richard Chornay put together, and it was a great program. We did a tribute to Norman Petty of Norman and By Petty up in Clovis, New Mexico. It was very responsible. Here's Richard Chornay right here. He's the guy that put that together for us. I also want to thank Danny for getting us our drum kit tonight. He helped us out last October and did it again tonight. Thank you, Dan, a lot. Okay, and I already, I can't say enough about these musicians. They came in from all over the place. And you know, the neatest thing about this, these old farts can still play music, you know? That's what I really wanted to see happen tonight. And there's more to come, I tell you. We got some great ones coming up. Our next act, ladies and gentlemen, I talked to her about, I guess, 2 or 3 months ago. She called me and she said, when I heard about this, Rick, she said, I want to come and be a part of this event. She said, I'll move equipment. I'll do anything you want to do. And I said, oh boy, do I have something for you. I asked her to be the MC for tonight because she has done such fabulous work. When she left El Paso, I mean, she was great in El Paso, but wait till you hear what's coming up. I got to first tell you a little bit about her. You already know that she used to play with Hugh Prestwood with the Medicine Band back in the 60s. She was Grammy Award nominee. She's had numerous international hits of songs recorded by Laura Branigan, Melissa Manchester, Al Jarreau, and a hit by Patty Loveless. As a vocalist, she has been heard on national radio. She has done jingles for McDonald's, Taco Bell, United Airlines, Peter Pan Peanut Butter, and many others. She has recorded with Dolly Parton, Al Green, Willie Nelson, Kenny Rogers, and George Jones. As a solo artist, she has 9 nationally charted singles. She is truly one of El Paso's border legends. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen Taylor Good.
Thank you. Thank you, Rick. Wow, what a lovely introduction. Rob, do we have enough piano here? Tell me, I'm going to play it here. I'll play it while I'm talking to people. Well, let me tell you how excited I am to be sharing these songs with you. Because El Paso has so much influence in the songs that I have written and the songs that I write. And when I do these songs in other parts of the country, you know, people applaud nicely, but they don't get it. You know, they can't get it. But you guys will get every line, every word, and I'm so excited. So, do you think you have enough piano? Tell me if you want me to keep on. Say that again. Are we good? I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Rick. So let me just tell you. I'll tell you where this first song came from as soon as I need help. Okay. My folks, of course I was born here, so my folks lived here. In about the year 2000 is when we got them to move to Nashville, since my sister and I were both living there. And one of the last trips that I made home, things had really changed. And I could really tell that they had changed. I had to carry my own suitcase, and my dad was embarrassed by that. My mom, her macular degeneration had started, and she truly didn't recognize who I was when I got off the plane. And everything that I wrote the song about has happened now. But I want to tell you, it's a song about one of my favorite parts of this town, and it's those mountains. I love those mountains. So my husband for 27 years, Dennis, when we were first getting together, I told him about my mountains, my El Paso mountains, and I couldn't wait until I could bring him home and introduce them to him. My mountains, my mountains, my mountains. We finally come. He's from Pennsylvania. And he looks at our beautiful mountains and he says, "They're brown." And I said, "Yes, they are." Anyway, I'm thrilled to be doing this song for this audience. Mama can't see me get off the plane. Her eyes aren't what they used to be. Daddy can't carry my suitcase. It scares me to see him so weak. I get lost driving home 'cause the whole town has grown. I would swear not one thing's the same till I look out across the horizon and see my guardians unchanged. Timeless, ageless, stronger than my fear. Whatever else happens, they will always be here. When every piece of my childhood is gone and I'm alone, the mountains will be here to welcome me home. There'll come a time when my folks pass on and home will be some motel, but the mountains will serve to remind me I haven't been left by myself. Timeless, ageless, stronger than my fear. Whatever else happens, they will always be here. When every piece of my childhood is gone and I'm alone, the mountains will be here to welcome me home. I am cradled safely in their massive arms. Timeless, ageless, stronger than my fear. Whatever else happens, they will always be here. When every piece of my childhood is gone and I'm alone, the mountains will be here to welcome me home. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, that is such a thrill for me. Wow, thank you. Okay, now, I want to tell you about the next song that I want to share with you. You know, sometimes it takes moving away from a place to come back and see it, really see it for what it is.
I thought you told her.
So, I was home on a trip to visit my folks, and on the way to the airport, we stopped at Smitty's Barbecue, right? And the cool thing about Smitty's, the coolest thing, they had these placemats. And the placemat said, interesting facts about El Paso. It said, the distance from El Paso to Carlsbad Caverns, I don't know, 100 and something miles. Distance from El Paso to White Sands, 80-something miles. Distance from El Paso to Juarez, Mexico, 1 mile. And something about seeing that written down. I mean, of course I had seen it. I grew up on the west side. You know, my whole life I looked across in my backyard and saw the Rio Grande and saw Juarez and saw how different it was. But it didn't hit me until I saw it written down. So I went back to Nashville and wrote this song with a wonderful friend named Michael Johnson. You may remember Bluer Than Blue, Sadder Than Sad, that Michael Johnson. And actually he's with us here tonight playing wonderful guitar. He's in those speakers and he'll be coming here shortly. But it's a duet. And so what was I going to do? I needed a duet partner. And I am very fortunate to, where's Sam? Oh, Sam! Sam Stevenson, come up here.
Karen.
Yes.
Use this mic, right?
Oh, use this mic. Okay. He should or I should? I should use this, and he should use that? Okay. Would you take this for me?
Thank you.
Now, I want to tell you that Sam and Rick Kern were in a band together, a show group called Sounds Royale that went on the road in '73 out to Los Angeles. I'm just the luckiest person in the world that Sam happened to know this song. He happened to have this CD that this was on. And when I said, boy, would I love to do this song for this group of people, he stepped up, and I'm really excited. Now, I want to tell you that whereas most of my songs, in 3.5 minutes, they tie up the issue. They kind of, make everything all nice. This one doesn't, because I don't know why, what quirk of fate dropped me on this side of the river when it could just have easily dropped me on that side. But I felt like it was an important song that needed to be written, and oh my God, this is the first time I've ever done it for an El Paso audience, I think. Oh, almost. For an audience this big. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Sparks, thank you. Oops, I heard it for a second. My name is Mary Frances, and I live in El Paso, in a large house on Mount Franklin. I have quite a view. I can see the desert, pecan trees in the valley, those little shacks in Juarez. Yes, I can see them too.
My name is Juan Contreras, and from my home in Juarez, I can see El Paso and houses of the rich. I leave my children sleeping to earn a few centavos, selling red pistachios to the tourist on the bridge. Which side of the river did someone flip a coin? Sad enough to break a river's heart. How can there be so much distance between us when our houses are 1 mile apart?
My house is Spanish stucco. It has a blue jacuzzi, 4 bedrooms and a fireplace, a swimming pool with heat.
My house is brown adobe. I don't have running water. I don't have indoor plumbing or pavement on my street. Which side of the river did someone flip a coin? Sad enough to break a river's heart.
How can there be so much distance between us
When our houses are
1 mile apart? When our houses Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Medic. I need a medic. I need the duct tape back. Where is the duct tape? Help! This pedal keeps scooting. Okay. I can't tell you how thrilled I was that several people in this room knew my parents. What's your name? This is Eli, the medic. Thank you, Eli. Okay, so my dad was Mike Burke, General Tire Man. You may remember with the big black cat, he did those wonderful TV commercials. My dad passed away in 2005. He was 92. He lived a really wonderful life. My mama, Molly Burke, a force of nature. And honest to God, I think she was the quintessential Jewish mother. You know, I tell people all the time how special El Paso was because my family's Jewish. I went to school with lots of Jewish kids, lots of non-Jewish kids, lots of Hispanic kids, lots of Anglo kids. There was an African American here and there. It's like nobody cared. Did they? Nobody cared. And then I moved to the South. Whoa, I found out people cared. Anyway, that's another story. I was going to do, please forgive me for not doing my big hit song. I know a songwriter's supposed to do your big hit song. But that's also a song about a mother, and it's a made-up mother. This is a song about my mother. And when this song was sent to me, it has brought me so much healing. And I know because of our ages that there are those of you in the audience going through the same thing. So I needed to share this song. I've pretty much promised that I will share it anytime I'm playing in front of people. My mother is a Leo. She belongs to Mensa, the Society for Genius IQ People. Sharp woman up until about 6 or 7 years ago when she started to be incredibly not sharp in any way. She's now legally blind from macular degeneration. She's 94. And her mind is, oh my God, way not sharp. 2 months ago, we moved her into a dementia care unit. Now, I was struggling with this. The first place I went to was I spent a while railing at God saying, what is this? This is so mean. This is so unfair. The good news is, I really do believe that everything in life happens for a reason and that there's a plan that we can't see. And I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it until I wrote this song. So if you're going through a similar thing, I hope this brings you peace as well. This is the woman who had all the answers, the one I would lean on for comfort, for strength. She's never forgotten one grandchild's birthday. Now she can't remember my name, and it makes me so angry. I shake my fist and cry out to the heavenly one. Why would you play such a cold-hearted trick? I thought your job was to love. And the answer came down from above. She's gonna fly when her time here is through. First she'll have to let go of some things she can't use. 'Cause people and places, memories and faces are just way too heavy, it seems, to carry on angels' wings. This is the woman who saw things so clearly, the one who could pick out one crumb on the floor She saw through a white lie, saw me through love's eyes. She hardly can see anymore. And it makes me so sad, and it just isn't fair. Why should so much be taken away? But when I cry out for all that she's lost, I silently hear someone say, she's gonna fly when her time here is through. First she'll have to let go of some things she can't use. 'Cause people and places, memories and faces are just way too heavy, it seems, to carry on angels' wings. And oh, the wonder she'll see, and I know she'll remember to watch over me. She's gonna fly when her time here is through. First she'll have to let go of some things she can't use. 'Cause people and places, memories and faces are just way too heavy, it seems, to carry on angels' wings. To carry on angels' wings. Thank you, guys. I have one song left, and it's not slow, and it's not sad. And I know you'll be happy to hear that. But I just want to say, this wasn't on my script, but it just came to me. I do these musical keynotes all over the country, okay? I'm doing some for Lions Clubs. I've done them for the American Businesswomen's Association. If you have a group that would give me an excuse to come to El Paso, please get in touch with me, okay? I'm going to put some cards out on my table, because I'm not kidding. I need every excuse I can to come home these days, okay? Cool. Okay, so I have sort of jumped back into the commercial music. I have a song on hold for Taylor Swift right now. Please say a prayer. And one on hold for Rascal Flatts. Say another prayer. That would be good. This one has not found a home yet. So far, people in Nashville on Music Row at the record companies, they're a little afraid of this one. I don't get it. It's just this much risque. That's all. But in all my time in El Paso, and then I went to school at UT Austin, I think there's something special about Texas men. Ladies, would you agree with me? So I had to write an ode, and please notice who got the first line of the song. He might be from El Paso, his skin a nice shade of brown. Or maybe he's from Houston, wears his Wranglers a little low down. Pecos Bill, you get your feel, he's gonna blow your mind. Or Young and Green from Abilene, you gotta see him from behind. A hot damn, thank you ma'am, sweet and just a little bit wild. Now I understand Julia and what she saw in Lyle. My oh my, sweet as pie, making all the ladies sigh. Rough and real, tough as steel, give me a guy. with Tex appeal. Ow! An outlaw from Amarillo, he'll keep you up all night. A big old buck from Beaumont, he'll take you on the ride of your life. A real cowhand from the Rio Grande, black cowboy hat, Mr. Panhandle, he can manhandle your wildest dreams like that. Well, hot damn, thank you, man, a little Lone Star truth or dare. Head 'em up, move 'em out, ride 'em in. Everything is bigger down there. My, oh my, sweet as pie, making all the ladies sigh. Rough and real, tough as steel. Give me a guy with Tex appeal. A little Lone Star truth or dare. Head 'em up, move 'em out, ride 'em in. Everything is bigger down there. My, oh my, sweet as pie, making all the ladies sigh. Full of juice, 100 proof, rough and real, tough as steel. Give me a guy with Tex appeal. Here comes my favorite line. The guys of Texas are upon you. El Paso miners could not be finer. Sons of Sun City, you're looking mighty pretty. I think that's enough. Thank you very much.
Karen Taylor Good. Let's hear it for Karen Taylor Good.
Okay, am I still talking on this one, Rod? Okay. I shall return to my previous job. Okay, I think it's time to give away another CD. Okay, it's mine, it is. It's one of mine. And it has both 1 Mile Apart in English and in Spanish, and on Angel's Wings as well. Okay, let's make it a good one. Oh, this is cool. Okay, if you know what popular alcoholic beverage was invented The what? It is margarita. That's not what you said. I can't give it to somebody in the front row. All right, if you think you said it first, come up here. See, sometimes it pays to be on the front row. Okay, now this brings us to, let me see where we are. Oh, this brings us to 1959. 1959. Did anybody in here graduate in 1959? Let me hear. You were born in 1959. Is that what you said, really? I can't believe it. That's what I lie. That's my new lie date, 1959. Yeah. But let me tell you about 1959. Okay, in 1959, this was the hit song in the country. The Teddy Bears singing, "To know him is to love, love, love him." Woo! Cool. Written and produced by Phil Spector. Oops. Let's see, the El Paso International Museum's name was changed to El Paso Museum of Art. But the really, truly significant event of that year, 1959, was Bobby Rosales started playing with the Premiers. That's what happened. So let me tell you a little bit about them. Where's my Bobby page? Okay, here we go. He started with the Premiers in 1959. Wow, he not only played piano, he also played tenor sax. That's pretty cool. Listen to this. He has played with all these different artists. James Brown, the Drifters, Stevie Wonder, and Etta James. Holy cow. His first recording was made at Steve Krosno's house, entitled Let Me Call You Darling. Steve asked him for the flip song, and Bobby didn't have one, so he wrote one in 20 minutes. And it was #1 in El Paso for 16 weeks at KELP. How cool is that? He wrote, "This is the beginning." Okay, guys, are you almost, oh my God, we have horns and everything. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to, are we almost ready? Or almost. Okay, just you give me the heads up. And in case anybody needs, what is commercial glazing though? I only know glazing like as in donuts. Can somebody tell me, well, if you need commercial glazing, know that Bobby is in that business with his sons also still. And, okay, I have to share this wonderful fact about El Paso while we're waiting. Did you know that rustic North Franklin Peak towers at 7,192 feet above sea level? This was the part I love the most. Home to the famous natural red clay formation, the Thunderbird, from which the local Coronado High School gets its mascot's name. So the three of us from Coronado can be very proud. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby and the Premiers.
Put in it so you make all the noise you want to, okay? Missing my mind, walk on my sunshiny day, throw the towel in and then run away. From the field, there's the way it says, long as trip down the trip. But you're gonna miss me now, know that's a fact. Someday you're gonna want me back. Mess up my mind, bring it back down to me. Tell me if my man and I will see. Step in my soul, put a hole inside. Get on your coffee, baby, and ride. But you're gonna miss me now. Miss me now. You're gonna feel it, want me back. Oh yeah, come on. Thank you. When I'm up all night work, baby, you look like my sweet. I'm up all night work, baby, you look like my sweet. Getting you some loving, oh baby, please just call on me. I'm all night work. Baby, you look like my speed. Yeah, yeah. I'm all night work. Baby, you look like my feet. Yes, you need some lovers. But baby, please just call me. Now look here. Everybody clap. 8 o'clock in the morning. You gotta get some rest. I gotta get to sleep now. Got to look my best. I'm up all night to work. Baby, you look like my sweet. What I say now? Get to me some lovers. Baby, please just call. Come on, baby, come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Eight o'clock in the morning, come on. I gotta get some rest. I gotta do this sleep now. Got to look my best. I'm up all night working. Baby, you look like my speed. What I say now? In case you need some loving. Oh, baby, please just call on me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm up all night working. Baby, you look like my skin. Yeah. I'm up all night working. Baby, you look like my skin. What I say now? Guess you need some lovers. Oh, baby, please just call on me. All right, give me those guitar, baby. Stick it. So come on, you can dance. 8 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get some rest. I gotta get to sleep now. Got to look my best. I'm up all night working. Baby, you look like my speed. What I say now? In case you need some lovers. Baby, please just call on me. In case you need some lovers. Baby, please just call on me. Come on, come on. In case you need some lovers. Baby, please just call on me. Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! Help it now! Help it now! All right! Help! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, 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 yeah! Yeah! All right, come on! Thank you! Come on, give yourself a beautiful hand. Come on. All right. And I do want to thank you, all of you. All right, I'm sorry we're a little loud. I mean, you're used to not, but don't forget I got horns, okay? It takes a little power in there. I got to change the piano, organ to a piano, and I can't see this thing, so this is a new organ for me. I love you, just the way you look tonight. You're lovely, with your smile so smart, and your cheeks so puffed. There is nothing for me but to love you, and the way you look tonight. With a swear, your tenderness glows. Dirty my knees apart, and that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Yes, you're lovely, never ever change. Take and break this charm. Don't you disarrange it, 'cause I love you, and the way you look tonight. With a soul, my tenderness glowing, tearing my fear apart, and that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foot. The way you look tonight. With its words, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart, and that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Yes, you're lovely, never ever change. It's, oh yeah, don't you please remember, 'cause I love you, and the way you look. Yeah. All right. Wish I was back on the bayou, rolling with some Cajun Queen. Wish that I was a fast train and jumping to it all down to New Orleans. Born on the bayou, born on the bayou, born on the bayou. Do it, do it, do it. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
This summer I hear the drum forgetting Ohio. Try to get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been done long ago. What if you knew her and found her dead on the ground? How can you run when you know? Soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been done long ago. What if you knew her and found her dead on the ground? How can you run when you know? We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. Forget in Ohio. Forget in Ohio. Forget in Ohio. Forget in Ohio. Mississippi Queen, you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen, you taught me everything. Way down around Vicksburg, down Louisiana way. Education they take. I call the Mississippi Queen. You know she was a dancer. She moved better on wine while the rest of those dudes put the game in their kick. Brother, let me tell you, I was getting mine. Mississippi Queen, do you know where I'm? Mississippi Queen, she taught me everything. The lady, she asked me, how would I be her man? You know that I told her I do what I can to keep you looking pretty. I fight versus that shot while the rest of those dudes was making their bread. Brother, let me tell you, I was losing mine.
reason for the thought that I caught that my head is the event of the season. Why are crowds just a trace of my face could seem so pleasing? I'll come back to the change, but a stranger has put in the T-bone. I was down on the ground when the messenger brought me a letter. I was raised by the praise of a fan who said I upset her. Any girl in the world could have easily known me better. She said, you're strange, but don't change, and I left her. In a while, will the smile on my face turn to plaster? Stick around while the clown who is sick does a trick of disaster. For the race of my head and my face is moving much faster. Is there any I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? In a while, will the smile on my face turn to plaster? Stick around while the clown who's sick does a trick of disaster. For the race of my head and my face is moving much faster. Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is it strange I should change? I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
Thank you so much.